Oh, God, I'm so annoying. Please remind me never to film a podcast after having a few drinks ever again. Thank you.
We'll never be able to film podcasts.
Why the AZ is SVO. Jokes aside, the realest when you hear it coming from the Eric Bernal show. It's Scottsdale. Very own. Get your phone and hear a call. We going up.
Welcome to another episode of the Eric Bernal show. You're probably wondering, where are you? Where you at? Who's behind the blinds? Well, we're at a lavish location here located. As always, like, comment, subscribe. If you are gay, bisexual, black, white, brown, yellow, don't know if you're allowed to say that yet. Does not matter. We love you even if you hate us. And if you hate us, please leave it in the comments. It's been an interesting week, but before we get started, we were going to go ahead and shout out to Gatsby, the artist, on the ones and twos. Gatsby, let them know you're here.
What up?
Go ahead and put a cool picture of yourself, because people need to know what you look like. Put a cool picture wherever you want. It could be right next to Tyler, whatever, which brings me to my next one. We have Tyler.Morris. Go ahead and follow her on Instagram.
Hi.
She's right here. She's excited. Her hair is the color of the men she likes. And she is ready to go.
Yes.
Say hi
Also,
to the people.
welcome to my humble abode. This
Yes,
is my house. Thanks.
the location is Tyler Morris's home. We don't look. It's always weird, actually, like being in a girl's place. You know, like as a guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like I'm in enemy territory a little bit, but it is even like at my cousin's house. Like you'll go grab something from the girls' room. I felt weird being there.
Yeah.
You know, there's.
You feel like you have to ask for everything?
But some girls, they'll just, make themselves at home in a guy's room.
Oh, absolutely.
They're like, oh, this is where I put my shit at. I'm going to leave all my eyelashes here. But Tyler, I'm trying to think of a fit I've seen you wear, because we want to get these going. Tyler is our fashionista of the podcast. She's also one of the 3 hot people a part of this podcast, me and Gatsby included. But we need diversity and inclusion, so we include her. I want Gatsby, go ahead and have her send you a pic of her fit of the week. If you have one in mind, go ahead and send it to him. And then explain this outfit. How'd you came up with it? Who bought it for you?
The one I'm wearing?
No, one of...
Oh, I was like, it's a T-shirt that I thrifted. I'm pretty sure it's a kid's T-shirt.
All right.
Anyway,
That's
yeah.
good for a different crowd. But
It says New York. I'm repping.
yeah, the 212, New York. And if you guys heard the conversation before this camera started, you would understand that joke a little bit more. Send us $100 to find out why. So send Gatsby the pic. Explain what you're doing here.
All of them are great.
Yeah.
Obviously. I don't know. I've had a couple good ones recently. I think the one that I wore to the Saturday show, that was a big hit.
With
Justin Silva.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and talk about this. Go ahead and put that up. So we're about 2 weeks since the last podcast. I've been with Tim Dillon and Justin Silva, but we'll start frontwards to backwards like the movie Memento, and we'll start at the end and finish at the beginning. Justin Silva, 4 shows at the Desert Ridge Improv. I'll be honest with you. The staff at the Desert Ridge Improv, very, very good. Mm-hmm. Very nice. I picked up Justin at the airport at 5:45, and we had a show at 7.
Damn.
It was crazy. All shows were packed out. It was an amazing crowd. And at the last show, we were able to do a little Q&A. Me and Justin both got on stage, and we answered questions where a lesbian was attempting to steal Justin's girl from him and said, "Do you share?" Which is, only appropriate if a lesbian's doing it. Can you imagine a guy? Anyways. So, how did you enjoy the show? What did you think? We had Jackie Tinsley starting off the show.
Yeah,
me
she was
featuring.
so good. Honestly, I think that was one of my favorite shows that I've been to of yours. Yeah,
it's a younger, targeted crowd.
For sure, but I think of all, everyone that you've, done shows with has been amazing, but I think Justin has been my favorite so far.
Justin was great.
That was such a good show.
Very theatrical.
Yeah.
Justin Silva, shout out to Justin Silva. Let's go ahead and put Justin Silva's Instagram right here, because you gained definitely a fan within Tyler Morris.
Yes.
She was very happy to take that picture. What were you wearing that night? I forgot.
I was wearing, I sent it in the group chat.
Wait, is that were you like was it a see-through shirt?
It was.
Oh.
It was blue. It was the blue.
She had avatar nipples?
Shut up. No, yeah, that was a good one,
Everyone's zooming into that pic.
I don't know if you can actually. No, you can't see. Yeah, I do that often.
I know. You're not. You're a woman.
I don't care.
Here's the thing. You're a woman if in Europe and it was tops off, you do it. I feel like you would.
Maybe. If it was a fashion statement, yeah. I mean, I damn near was naked when I wore the belt top.
Yeah.
True.
Given the company, I think like let's say you're there with your man, and he's like, yeah, babe, go ahead, take the top off. We're at a beach. All these whores are.
First of all, I wouldn't need permission. If I wanted to do it, I would just do it.
This is why you're gonna. This is why
right.
these women. I'm telling you, they're gonna be over here 40 years old talking about they know their worth. But I'm glad you're young and you can say it now. You definitely have the ability to say it right now. But the clock is ticking, Tyler. Either way, I don't know how we always get to Tyler's body at some point. It's like, what is it? You know, I was having a conversation with someone. I like to keep people anonymous here. And it was like, it was a guy who was like, why haven't you tried to have sex with Tyler?
Oh, God.
So, no, we like to be real here. Here's the reason. I know her.
First of all, he's like my brother.
Yeah,
That's
I love
fucking
Tyler.
weird.
And I think it's just a really cool time to address that, only because a lot of people, I don't know what. But no.
I didn't know that anyone thought that.
Oh,
ever,
guys ask
ever
me.
crossed anyone's head.
Guys kind of ask me constantly.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. So that's why I'm kind of taking this moment before.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways,
no.
so I have the ability. Here's the crazy thing, guys. I have this ability. It's nuts. It's a new idea. They're trying to contest it with the Quran right now. I could be friends with girls and not try to finger them when they sleep. Like, I could do everything that you think is impossible in your life. I could do it on my own. I've found that being this way is just better. Because you get to meet the nutsos as you see her. Please, when I'm saying that, Gatsby, go to her trying to chuck a Red Bull.
It wasn't the Red Bull. It was
The remote was in the shot. Like,
I
the
didn't
whole
know
time.
it was there.
I know, I
Whatever.
just looked
Whatever, it
over.
was there. It was more homey. Homie.
Homie.
That was fucking stupid.
But yeah, no. So here's the thing. What gets me upset, Gatsby, is not enough men are telling her or girl telling her, you're not trying. You ever tried anything on that hot guy? On that hot boy, Eric Bernal?
You're taking
That
that
hot
for a
boy. Even his
spin?
last name describes the inferno of something. Burns all of it. Anyways.
That piece of meat.
Anyways, guys, please send Gatsby and Tyler how much you guys think I'm hot. No. But let's go over Justin. Justin was great. His wife is awesome. It was a great time. You know, me and Jackie haven't worked together in a while. Desert Ridge Improv. The staff was amazing. At the end of our first show, someone had given like a bouquet of flowers to Justin, and then Justin took every flower, rose, and gave it to every female server as a thank you for the first night.
So cute.
So a testament of what you need to do. And Gatsby, let's
What
get
a
on the
king.
phone with
during
some
Women's
florists.
Month too.
You came
Is it
during
still-
Women's Month. Most women did it.
Wait,
Ba-dum-boom!
I didn't. I went on. Wait, what day was April 1st? That was Monday. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. Because it was still March. All the shows were during March.
I'm talking about a sexual coming.
Wait,
most
what?
Women didn't come during March.
That went right over my head.
Let's go ahead and clip that bad boy.
She's like, wait, that was Monday. No, I did.
No, she's smart.
You know what? It's been a long fucking day, okay?
It's
I
been a
had to work all day.
It's been a long day. Nonetheless, Justin was great. It was an amazing time. We ended up going to Backyard out there in Desert Ridge with my boy Ryan, who used to be a manager at Hi-Fi, who now manages. Dude, it was packed. During the day, Backyard. Shout out to Backyard in Desert Ridge. Mm-hmm. You guys were packed. The ambiance was great.
The place is huge.
Dude, the bouncers were cool. They were dancing.
Yeah, they were
stuff.
like getting down.
Yo, they were more flirty than the girls that worked there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like they were popping. They were cool. There's a Volkswagen Beetle in the restaurant for some reason.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah,
that was interesting.
That's fine.
Yeah.
To each their own.
I think you could win it. I think that's the point of it. I don't know.
I don't know what you're winning. But so went there. back a couple weeks. Tim Dillon Weekend. 5 shows sold out. Or as Tim would tell me, Thursday we were 95%. He's very critical about his numbers. But Friday and Saturday, 4 shows sold out to the brim.
Yeah, they packed that place now.
Brim, we added 50 seats. 600 people a show. And then I filmed Tim walking out, which I'm going to send you the video.
Oh, yeah, please.
Of Tim walking out. Go ahead and watch it. So we do that. Tim looks at me, sticks his tongue out.
Yeah, that was fun.
And then he goes out. And Tim doesn't walk out. Tim Dillon does not walk out to music. When we did the shows in Phoenix, when we went to Grand Rapids, Michigan, we went to Minneapolis, Minnesota, nothing. He walks out to the crowd. Tim walked out to If I Can't by 50 Cent. And it was such... Like, I've been listening to the whole, 50 Cent album all over again because of him. Because when he walked out, it was right that part. It goes, bum, 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 bum. In other news, when this comes out, we don't know when Diddy will be guilty or not, and that's allegations. I just wanted to point that out before I forgot it. Look, Sean John likes long schlongs. You know? I wrote something. I said contrary to popular belief, I said when he said it's all about the Benjamins, he was talking about the men. And dude, these can go on all day. Like Andrew Schultz did kill it with his. I don't know if you've seen his set on Diddy. He said that. He said he had Meek Mill naked on top of his lap. Like one of what are the cats that have no hair?
A hairless cat?
No,
yeah,
that's how you would describe it, or a 4-year-old would.
A sphinx? No, not a. Is that
it's a sphinx cat.
Yeah.
Sphinx cat. And he said,
okay, I actually did know it.
He said, you notice that no mansions in LA have been robbed. I mean, all of them have been robbed except Diddy's house. He goes, because here's the scary part going to Diddy's house. He might be there. And he says, you'll go in and Meek Mill will just be on him naked. And then Meek Mill, what did he say? He said Meek Mill would be like, hold on, wait a minute. I thought you was finished. Dude, go watch the clip. It's so good.
He did that in Philly, too.
Yeah, because Schultz doesn't care.
Yeah.
And that's good. You shouldn't care. People care too much. Mm-hmm. It's gotten to a point where, come on. Gay people care less now. Gay people don't even want to tell you that they're gay anymore. They just be like, yo, dude, you care too much about what I'm doing. Yeah. Which brings me to other things. But no, so Tim Dillon's gay, you know. Being that we're on the subject. No,
I did not know that, though, actually.
People keep asking me, is he really gay? Go suck his dick. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Go do it. What the hell are you asking me? And why does it matter so much? But, look, the P. Diddy thing is kind of hilarious. Because I did post a tweet last year where I said, I want to come out as one of the victims. He tried to kiss me and then said, take that. Which I did do a little bit on it on the Justin Silver show, the last show. Yeah. I said that I only go to black barbershops because I like a nice haircut. It doesn't mean I'm racist. Anyways, we'll put out the clip at some point. It's a really actually it was the first time me trying that joke, and it kind of it did all right. And we're gonna cut it where it did well, and then we're gonna cut out the stuff that didn't do good. So Diddy, gay. What do you think?
I honestly haven't been following any of that, so I have no idea. I'm clueless.
So allegedly, he and his son killed someone daylight as well. There's other things that are coming out.
Damn.
Look. Oh, that's what I said. I think I wrote down. I said Diddy, bad boy. CEO. I said Diddy, CEO of Bad Boy. Also, what he likes to be called when he's being banged out. This is a tough one for the black community, from what I understand. I was talking to my fellow black comedians. They're not happy about it, but they will be making fun of it. And here's the thing: Cat Williams, Gatsby, get this clip. I'll find this clip. In that 3-hour interview.
I know exactly the clip you're talking about.
When he says that all of them will be exposed in 2024, especially Diddy. Whoa.
Yeah.
When did that interview come out? Or
couple months ago.
Couple months, yeah.
Couple months ago. And he said a couple names. You know, he has said a lot of things. Look, Cat Williams doing podcasts is exactly what we needed. Yeah. You ever see Theo Von do an impression of him?
Yeah.
He said, how you got... He said, he was with Drewski, and he goes, yeah, you know Cat, the way he talks. He goes, how you got 30... How you got 30 swim trunks but never been in the water, Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan. He does it so good.
Rogan. Yeah, he does it well because Theo is part black, I feel like, a little bit. He's from Louisiana. He has that southern twang. Even
he's like Creole. It's like, yeah.
Well, even like when Miss Pat was on his podcast, she's like, oh, you got a little... black girls would like you. You know, he has this whole thing where that's why Juicy fucks with him so much. Yeah. But you don't know a lot about it, and that's okay. We're not going to ferment your mind with these nasty thoughts, okay? Nonetheless, I do say that a lot, and I'll continue to say it because this is the way I speak.
It's a good transition.
It's the way I talk. Furthermore, in continuation, I don't know. Masturbation. Anything with Asian, I think of that. Masturbation. Exclamation.
Point.
Precipitation. Do you have anything to add?
Where is this going?
It's a word game.
Went to school in California. What are you going to do? But
I was in AP and honors classes in high school.
What does AP stand for?
Advanced placement.
There you go.
That took a second. I was like, wait a second.
I was going to lose my shit.
Just like acid penis. No. Tyler, we saw your toes earlier, and we were concerned.
They're done. I mean, they're not. I just
said, oh, look at your toes. Look, okay, let's go ahead and jump into this. Okay. Girls that purposefully do dress things up to be looked at, and then when you look at them, you're the creep.
No, it's not. It's not that I think you're a creep for looking at them. I just don't like when people look at my toes. Because people are judgmental. That's why.
Did you get made fun of for your toes?
No, but people do make fun of people's feet.
And you think that I would because of what?
I'm sensitive. I don't know. You make fun of me for a lot of other things.
Because I love you.
Okay, there.
I love you. This is the basis of the relationship, too. This is truly how it is. But... You know, I'm really upset at women, actually, at the moment, as a whole. Not the ones I know. The ones I know are lovely. No, actually, the ones I know are kind of scary, to be very honest.
Lovely to scary, just like that.
No, some of them. And here's the thing. When you say something like that, and they go, what are you talking about? I'm like, it's about you then.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. You wouldn't be offended if it wasn't you, right? When I posted last night that girls who post their Cash App and call guys broke should be punishable by debt. That was hilarious, first of all. No, tap myself. It was going to be way harsher than that.
Yeah.
Because it is, you know. It's almost getting aggravating because I have a lot of female friends, but a lot of my female friends don't act like this. Maybe like 20, 30%. This whole like, I need a man that makes 100,000 million bajillion dollars. How much is that? They don't even have the girl math is amazing these days. I'm sorry, I don't know if you do this or not, but the girl math is amazing. They better be this. I have a joke that I'm working on, and we'll go ahead and try shop it up right now. It's like if I completely agree. You should have a standard on how much a man should make. There should be an amount set in your head. The same way I should have a max amount of bodies you should have before I consider you serious. Oh, but I can't control I'm short.
Yep.
You can control you're a whore. Look, it's all good, but it's getting to a point where I've been very nice to everyone. I've been almost shithead to guys for it. Mm-hmm. But now Eric Andrew Tate, Bernal. No. But no, you know what sucks? It's only like a few women, and I'll just let them destroy each other, you know? It's like when you see that post where a girl wrote, like, if a girl doesn't have a BBL, or some natural bodies are just girls who are broke.
That's
what
crazy.
What the fuck? What does that even mean? I like the meme that says, how can I believe in you when you have a BBL? You didn't even believe in yourself. That's a good one. Now, Tyler is our natural goddess here at the Eric Bernal Show. Do you have anything you're trying to get taller, shorter, anything other than the hip dips?
No, I'm perfect.
I'm still doing. And that's also.
There we go.
Here's the craziness of every girl. If I asked Tyler to rank, I would never make her do this on camera. But if I said, who in your girlfriend group is an 8? Right? It's because they live in this fictitious, delusional world where they think they're all perfect. Let me tell you something. Also, a 5 isn't bad. I started realizing with the number scale, 5 means you're average.
Yeah.
6, 7 means you're above average.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a 10, I don't understand why you're not a supermodel on the cover of Vogue. Those where the 10s are at. They're making movies. They're singing music. Other people are the voices. But it's a delusion. I'm a solid 6, baby. Personality a 9. Not even a 10. But, here's the thing. That's why I can't wait till AI comes out. And I'll just be tall. I'll have the girl wear the glasses. And I can be whatever height she wants. You just listen to me. That's it. And I'll be tall. If these things matter so much. 6 foot and over. Do you ever see that where they were like 6 foot and over? What race? They put the race. How much money? Yeah, your guy doesn't exist. Also, it didn't include even people who are still married. But as you guys can see, there is an agenda here to take down women. That's why Tyler's so quiet. No, but it's just ranting. At the end of the day, it's ranting. At the end, I'll be some bitch-ass motherfucker to some girl that I feel like deserves it. It's all right to be a bitch-ass motherfucker to a girl you love. It is all right. It is all right to be a little whatever and be an asshole to every other girl who doesn't get it.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a message to guys somewhere there. Tyler, what's new with you? How are you handling this attack on men?
What?
The attack on men that's happening now.
What attack on men?
So at the strip club here in Scottsdale, Arizona, they found that the women were drugging the men and also charging their cards without knowing. A lot of men are outraged. A lot of women are now saying, but what did they do? It's ridiculous. That's actually crazy.
Insane.
Said
it was like close to $1 million.
I haven't drugged someone in years.
Jesus.
It's a comedy podcast, guys. It's a comedy podcast. Please loosen up. But, Tyler, close your eyes right now and ask you. I want you to close your eyes, all right? There's a new man in Scottsdale. Close your eyes. You can't even trust these women to take simple orders.
I don't know why I'm closing my eyes.
Because I want you to envision something.
Okay.
And it is better.
I'm scared.
All right. Scared of what?
I don't know.
Jesus, stop watching fucking docuseries on men killing women. That was another joke I tried out. Did very well.
Am I done closing my eyes yet?
All right. So I want you, because we're going to help the people of Scottsdale, Arizona on this one. This will be a clip. Close your eyes, Tyler.
Okay.
Where would a girl like to be taken to in Scottsdale, Arizona on their third date? Not their first, third.
Why am I closing my eyes for this?
Oh, open your eyes.
Okay.
Right. This girl.
I don't know. I think it depends on the girl.
You.
Me, okay. I don't know. I'm not picky. You could take me to fucking McDonald's and I'd be happy as long as you're fucking
That's a winner right there.
taking the
There we
time.
go.
If
Do you see?
There we
planned
go.
it out and you put the thought into like this is what we're gonna do and I don't have to make a single fucking decision, I don't care. I'm happy.
She wants a man
That's
to
at
lead.
least taking me somewhere. If you're fucking coming over and you're expecting to hang out and fucking watch a movie and whatever, that's not a fucking date.
That's just somebody trying to fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're saying I'm gonna pick you up at this time and I'm gonna take you somewhere and I have it all planned out, that is a date. I don't care where the fuck you take me. I will be happy. You could pick up a fucking leaf off the ground and be like, I thought of you and I saw this and I would keep it for the rest of my fucking life.
There we go. That's a
Nice.
woman who knows what she wants.
But guess what? I can't even get that because I can't even get the bare fucking minimum.
By the way, we are also not saying that we're going to do business with them in the future, but if we do, we are want to go out in public and say we will not be doing business with Dr. Pepper.
You know what? It's so tragic because I love Dr. Pepper, but now I can never fucking look at it the same.
Dr. Pepper
So, I
is
saw you with a Pepsi
lit.
earlier.
No, honestly, Dr. Pepper is not a thing in New York. Dr. Pepper is a thing over here. Even when like my friends would come to New York from Arizona and we'd go somewhere, like, hey, you got Dr. Pepper? And they were like, what are you, gay?
I fucking love Dr. Pepper.
I prefer delicious. I'm
I
drinking.
can
No.
never look at Dr.
It
Pepper
tastes
the
like
same ever
medicine
again.
to me.
What? I love
It
Dr.
does.
Pepper.
We'll try. I'll try it again. I'll give it a fair shot again. Tyler, if you go grab me too.
Would you like to try the cream soda one too?
I heard you tried it first. Anyways,
Zing.
anyways, we do want to make this podcast about loving and comedy. I did have a few questions for young Tyler, as we will call her on the pod. Young Tyler. I'll go first. Do you remember the first question? Is pick out a song that you think describes me.
Yeah, I struggled with that one. I couldn't think of a song that I felt like described you.
Or maybe
but there
like
are
the way you
songs
are.
that like if I hear them, they remind me of you for one reason or another.
Oh, because I'm nuts. I was doing coke off someone probably.
No, that is not it.
Okay.
No, one of them is that one song by Bruno Mars that you like made a parody of. If I ever hear like that actual song,
same.
yeah, that one. If I ever hear that, I think of you because I think
the one
of
that
you.
He's like crying over and about to kill himself over a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that or like any like Backstreet Boys song reminds me of you.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
You, it's anything that is hippity hoppity. And they go burn on the floor or like whatever. Anything that's like about their coochie breathing or anything like that. That reminds me of you immediately. What's the song?
What? The coochie
Put your
breathing?
hands on your knees.
Oh, that's a Drake song with Sexy Red.
Yeah. If a baby was made, Sexy Red and Drake would be you. You are Sexy Red and Drake.
I think it might look a little different, but
No, we're talking about spirit. We're talking about their spirit and
I am
culture.
their spirit child.
Well, how about this? We'll ask the second question to Gatsby. Gatsby,
Okay.
what's your favorite movie? But we're gonna guess the genre of movie. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go thriller, a thriller movie. What do you think?
I was going to say like
animation?
action or thriller.
Yeah, action, thriller. What's yours?
It's an animated movie. It's,
I knew it.
Really?
Yeah.
Cartoon.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's like a stop motion. It's
What's it called?
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Ooh, let's go ahead and put Fantastic Mr. Fox right next to me because I want to see it later. So if you could put that.
Yeah. It's voiced by George Clooney.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
It's a
little-
Wes
Is it like
Anderson
a
movie.
kids movie or it's just animated?
It can be.
Yeah, because they're anime right now. I mean,
I love animated movies.
well, anime is a
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah,
Like,
the last movie I saw in theater was an anime movie.
I'll be down.
I was going to say I could see
Fudge
Gatsby
is really
watching
into
anime.
it. Fudge is really into anime.
Yeah.
The black community loves Japanese
loves
movies.
anime. Yeah.
They love it.
Yeah,
They
me
can't
and
get
him
enough
talk
of that
about
thing.
anime and stuff.
Because everyone's like blue and like green and shit. All right. Can we go over your first real date you had in high school and how did it go?
I don't think I ever actually went on a real date in high school.
That makes me
Because
sad.
I was kind of a late bloomer. I didn't even have my first kiss until my sophomore year.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. And then I like had a boyfriend that I was like on and off with for like a year, but he was a fucking piece of shit. He never took me on a date. He was just awful. He
Yeah.
sucked. Yeah, I don't think I ever actually went on a date in high school at all.
I get that.
This
It
is
wasn't until I
yesterday.
don't know. Shut the fuck up. Clearly, I don't get taken out on dates very often.
That was such a genuine
I
shut
feel-
the fuck up.
And here's the thing: if
I'm
someone's
not
your
dating right now.
if someone's your friend, they should be able to talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. One of the first dates I ever went on was one of the most dangerous things that ever happened to me, actually. This is why I brought it up. At 16 years old or 15 years old, yeah, I was 15 because I couldn't drive. I took a girl out to a movie. Anyways, we're waiting to get picked up, or either we got dropped off. I forget that part of it, and I even forget the movie. But there was a group of guys, like, out of high school, so like 19, maybe 20, that were looking to go jump me, just because I would just happen to be there with the girl. She was Italian descent, you know, I like my whites, and I just heard him talking about it almost out loud, and there was no one around, and she was getting scared, and I was like, I'm just gonna get my ass whooped right now. So they're creeping up on me, and they're getting close. I'm trying to shift away, And this is how I know I'm supposed to be here. This Puerto Rican guy comes out of nowhere. He's my cousin's older friend. He's a convicted felon. Can run faster than a 4.5 in the 40. He had the bench record in the state of New York. He walks around. He sees what's happening. I just see him in the distance. I don't even know it's him. And he's like, "Hey, yo!" And it was scary, the "Hey, yo." To the point the kids look back, and he walks through them with his girl. And he goes, "What are you about to do? You about to go mess with this kid? How about I break everyone's head here real quick?" And it was a movie, like a real movie. Came through, bro. He's like, "Hey, how about I won't even punch you. I'd smack you out of death." Like, he would say crazy stuff. He was huge, jacked. And he's, "Yo, E, you good? What, these guys, these pussies?" He would say, "These pussies thing? What? 5 of you, what's up?" And he was obviously way bigger. He was a giant.
Yeah.
Anyways, he goes, "So how you get on?" I was like, "Oh, we're supposed to get picked up." And he goes, "Oh, no, that's cool. Hold on." Calls a cab. Gets the cab, pays for the cab. Says, "Be safe, brother." And then left. Let me tell you, I got to suck a little tit when we got home.
Moral of the story.
Moral of the story is, have a big Puerto Rican next to you when you get a chance. Dude, I was legitimately scared. Like, I have never been so... I've also been stuck up with a knife when I was 16, but I was more scared for that. Because this is like, we hear about it all the time. Kids getting, 6 against 1, 7 against... I don't care who you are. You're not going to win.
And it goes too far.
That's why I got the blicky on me. It's in the car. Someone robs us. We'll have to just use our energy.
Yeah, because we're going to get jumped in my apartment.
I never know who you've upset.
I don't either.
That's a clip. But yeah, I literally remembered that memory, and that's why I wanted to ask that question. All right.
That was awesome.
You didn't ask what my favorite movie was. You skipped me.
And I'm sorry. I apologize. That's not like me, and I'll do my best to change in the future. What is your favorite movie?
Well, no,
Tyler
I thought you
Morris?
were going to guess the
Oh, yeah.
genre.
A
I thought that was the
genre?
whole point. Whatever the fuck.
This
was your idea.
It's horror.
God, no.
Disney.
I don't like scary movies.
You like Scary Man.
No, I don't.
Or, I mean, like, no. Whatever, dude.
Comedy.
No.
Romantic.
Well, wait, no,
Oh.
you're on the right track.
It's a rom-com.
No. Actually, no, Gatsby was right. I don't know. I lost the train of thought for a
I
second.
like how you just didn't want to tell me I was right.
No, I just kind of lost my train of thought. I don't know what.
Just immediately
You
no.
know what? I'm tired today, okay?
You're just a girl. We get it.
Just
what
a
is the
fucking girl.
movie?
Roll Bounce.
What's that? Is
You've
that
never
Bounce.
seen it?
Oh, yeah,
my
with
God.
Lil Bow Wow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
the biggest crush on Lil Bow Wow.
That's a good movie.
Well,
Actually.
he's been seen in the
Such a
Phoenix
fucking-
area plenty.
Yeah.
Yo, there was like,
You'll
I
get
forgot what that guy's name on Instagram. He goes, "Hey," and he goes, "Bow Wow, stop coming here."
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah, running into your 5'4" ass at the W. I did run into him at the W. Let's make this a fake story. I ran into little Bow Wow at the W, and I was like, "Bow Wow." He's like, "My name is what's his name?
Shad Moss.
I don't fucking know.
Shad?
Shad?
Shad Moss?
Shad?
Oh, yeah, something like that.
SHAD.
First of all,
Yeah,
it's
that.
little Bow Wow. Okay, it's little Bow Wow. Anyway, I saw him. He was with 3 very ugly girls, and I was very surprised. But these people could be his family. I don't know. No disrespect, Mr. Bow. But Roll Bounce, tell us about the. I don't know anything about the movie.
You've never
I just
seen
know
it?
they
Oh my God,
rolled.
it's so good.
Obviously bounced.
Yeah, they're like, it's like a group of kids, and their hobby is like roller skating, and the rink that they always go to is getting shut down, so they have to go to a different one that's like in like the more bougie side of town, and like
So
that.
very Bring It On-ish.
Not really. No,
Like the class
It's
with
more
2
like
classes.
I don't know. Just it's kind of like ATL. Well, not really. The only thing that's similar is that there's roller skating.
Well, it was like
I've only seen
The
ATL
mixing
once,
of-
so I don't know.
Is Roll
But
Bounce based out of Atlanta?
I don't know actually.
it seems like it was. I don't know.
It might have been.
I don't know.
All
Actually.
right,
I don't know.
so-
Just watch it.
So
It's
let me
good.
guess. There is a love story, a love interest,
Yeah.
and at the end he gets her.
Yeah.
ATL.
Do I not know movies? What do you think my favorite? Just the genre, because the movie is gonna be a little bit too much. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And there's two, and you know one. Of
I already know. I like.
I feel like action or I don't know.
So there's two, and it's very hard. I actually go to those for examples all the time. So there's obviously Gatsby. It's
now 100 Days of Summer.
500 Days of Summer.
500 Days of Summer.
500 Days of Summer, and other one is Good Will Hunting.
Oh.
I've never heard of either of them.
Oh, we're having a podcast movie night, and we're watching 500 Days of Summer. You would actually get a lot out of it, right?
Yeah. I think I love that movie.
Every time you watch it, you learn something
Yeah.
else. It fucks me up. The movie fucks me up every time.
I think I said this on one of the podcasts too. Every time I watch it, I start to understand him
You're
less.
like on her side.
Yeah, I'm
right?
on more her side.
Yeah.
After I like more
I
watching.
felt for him. I think what it is as a guy, there's a scene in the movie. He loves a girl, so yes, you know. So they don't do this Gatsby in the movies. Everything now is fucking someone with a laser and then someone having sex with a mentally ill person. Shout out to Emma Stone. You know, I guess that's what that movie's about. She's like mentally ill and they're having sex with her. This is the movies of today. This is fucking stupid. Then they have what was it, Oppenheimer, and then you don't even see the Japanese. It's all stupid. The movies now are dumb. 500 Days of Summer. They do a split screen, and if we can put,
that's like my favorite scene in any movie ever.
It's a beautiful scene.
Mm-hmm.
It's one scene is she had invited him to a party, but he was under the understanding that he liked her. So one side of the screen, you don't know what's happening. One side of the screen is his expectation of how it would be, and the other is the reality of what happened. That's a movie that I'd almost break my sobriety for. Like I would have wine, and it's it's a good movies, music that make you feel. I think that's the best way to put it. If I ever met Zooey Deschanel, and I'm not too far away from kind of knowing her, because in the comedy world, Rick Glassman knows he's friends with everyone from New Girl, which is one of my favorite shows of all time, and Zooey Deschanel's the lead.
Mm-hmm.
If I met her, Gatsby, I would stab Drake in the heart to do so. And I love Drake.
It's true.
And I love
like the singer Drake, not singer, whatever.
No, the one with Josh. The one that got
but what does
molested
he
with
have
Josh.
to do?
Oh, Nickelodeon. Have we heard this?
I watched that.
Yeah.
I actually just watched
I did not
that the
watch
other
it.
day.
I don't like shit like that.
Yeah,
But I
I don't
just
think I
like
can
to
watch
hear
it.
people talk about it.
Yeah.
People, take care of your kids. Entertainment is not something I would ever, after kind of knowing a little more,
Yeah.
you get to see everything is sexualized. Everything.
Literally.
Cartoons, children, even old people are sexual. Everything. Because they understand that that's the way our brain functions. Even the most craziest ideas we have in our mind, we probably will never say out loud, but we do think them, right? But it doesn't make you immoral. It doesn't make you a bad person. It just makes you a person because you question and you think and whatever. Nickelodeon, if you notice, the guy had a foot fetish.
Yeah.
At Nickelodeon, for a long time, their logo was a foot.
Mm-hmm.
All that. I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, the guy that was in it, now he got interviewed.
Yeah.
Saying, almost like he's not ashamed of it. He only got, a very short term in prison, too, for it, right?
No, you're getting them mixed up. Dan Schneider is the one.
Dan Schneider, that's what
he
I'm
was.
talking about.
Yeah, he didn't
hurt
anybody. He didn't. No, that wasn't the guy that hurt anybody. Dan Schneider is the one that wrote all the shows that had. Yeah, they were all very
Who's the guy?
inappropriate sexual jokes. The guy that wrote Drake Bell was one of the
Can we make sure we
I'll
remove
make sure
the
to cut those out.
yeah.
That's right.
He was. What did he? He had something to do. He had a
like
job
a
on
crew-
set.
he was
He
like
was a
I forget. He was a talent.
Like a-
He was a talent consultant. The dad was the one managing the
something-
son. He just got talked into
convinced
kicking
him
his dad
to.
out.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the one that
What's his name?
SA'd. I can't even remember.
But this guy,
I don't know, not relevant. He fucking sucks, clearly.
Yeah,
So.
the one that will not mention. But this guy got a lot of people.
He didn't get that much time in jail, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. The guy got a lot of people.
And he actually got hired by Disney Channel after the fact. But Disney claims they didn't know.
You know what? People will get background checks to work at
fucking McDonald's.
What's the other one? Robin? What's the one?
Red Robin?
I've never been there. That's why I wanted to bring it up. Red Robin. Never been there.
Yeah, but not to work for fucking Disney Channel. Like, how do you overlook that?
Joey Diaz, the comedian, always talks about when he's a convicted felon. He kidnapped somebody with a machine gun. Those days are over. It's, 37 years ago.
And now he's a comedian?
He does stand-up. He's one of the best comedians. He's always on Joe Rogan. But he talks about it. He talks about it's actually a whole story. He didn't really stick anybody up. The guy tossed him the machine gun to rob him, but the whole point of the drug deal was him and his buddy came in. He told the guy, "Hey, rob us, tie us up, and then we'll split the money later." Instead, when he brought him in, he goes, "Joey," and the guy was like, "What are you doing, Joe?" And he says, "Dude, in the Honeydew podcast, he goes, I feel bad till this day."
Yeah.
He goes, and that's what I had to do. What I did for this kid. You know, he had to pretend like instead of killing him, like a whole thing. They got caught because the guy put the guy in his trunk. Who knows what he was going to do, but he was riding without his lights on. Cops stopped him and they heard, and they found him. And then the guy who was kidnapped never gave up Joey's name. The driver did. So, nonetheless, but Joey was on a lot of shows on Disney. He was a convicted felon, but it wasn't for child shit. It was drugs and stuff. Like, it was like... To this day, he was like, no, he has kids and stuff and whatever. But he even said, he goes, the moms on set is one of the most disturbing things he'd seen. Like, ready to suck dick for their kids to get apart. Ready to get fucked. It's crazy. People, dude, now, you never knew what Macaulay Culkin's parents looked like. All you knew is that he was robbed by them. Right? Yeah. That's where they came up with the Macaulay Culkin rule. That's why the assets get put into the kids' account and they get it out when they're 18. Now, people are using their kids, and it's gross. This is real disturbing. Gatsby, if you could search for a video of a mom trying to make her son cry.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly the one you're...
Over a dog?
Because she posted a draft.
Go like this. No, Mom, I'm actually seriously trying. No, I know, but go like this for the video. Go like this. Put one hand up. Go like this. No, go like this. Put your hand.
Instead of the
edited
version of it, and you can.
She's like, "Come on, cry more.
See
cry more. Come on, you're real." And the kid's like, "I am sad." No, but cry more. And she's like, Insane.
Yeah, that's creepy.
And that's sad fishing. One of my jokes that are about 4 years old now, still relevant to today. And I even posted the other day, if you take a selfie on a hospital bed, you have more than one medical condition that you went in there for. Yeah. And here's the thing. We're all kind of guilty of it at some point. I have to actively stop because I need to make myself better. I don't want to make myself more depressed. I'm already thinking that life is hell, but I make the best of it. And that's why you got to stop doing that. Stop doing things for the plot. But be happy. And don't use your kids to advance. It is gross when you hear that. And it's always, it's like, how many times you have to hear about that stuff to then not believe that it's happening? You know, it's like, did you do modeling when you were younger? Or anything like that? Or you just got recently good looking?
Yeah, no, I was kind of awkward when I was younger. I didn't really get hot until I graduated high school. And then every year I've just continued to get hotter and hotter. Honestly, if you saw a picture of me like fresh out of high school, I don't even look like the same person. But even like that was like the point where I started to get
You were the ugly
attractive.
duckling syndrome. Where you blossom into a beautiful swan.
Yeah.
I was always hot. Dude, I don't know why. I've always lucked out with good-looking women.
Yeah.
Because I don't like ugly girls. No, it's not that. It's not that. I meant ugly in here.
Yeah.
No, it is. Look, I think you get what you attract.
Yeah.
You know? And the thing is that certain women are attracted to certain things at certain ages. And sometimes a piece of shit will be attracted to like a hot girl will like a piece of shit until they start realizing, I'm with a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And hopefully one day they outgrow that and, they get what's, something that's not a piece of shit. But have you always liked the same type of person? Because I can give yourself your problem, right? I could diagnose you.
Same type of person in what aspect?
Same type of what attracts you? Like, again, if you're someone who's purely physical without actually getting to know someone, that's a thing that people do.
No.
That they'll go like, oh, but there's something about something. I don't know.
No, I definitely, I've said it before, like, you could be the hottest person that I've ever seen, but if your personality is shit, then you're ugly to me. I just simply I'm not attracted to you
Yeah,
anymore.
Aspen.
Yeah. No, I don't know. For me, I think, like, as I get older and the more I experience, like, different or, like, more people and, like, the more, like, even, like, situationships, like, I find things that, like, okay, going into my next whatever relationship I have, I liked this aspect of that relationship or of that person or whatever. So I feel like the type of people that I'm attracted to kind of is always evolving because I find different things that I like within different people that I've been with.
That's the point I'm making. I'm making that it should be.
Yeah, well, 100%.
If you're still attracted, if you ever, Gatsby, you ever be in the hood sometimes?
Yeah.
Maybe you could tell that these people couldn't be with anyone else. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
They couldn't be with anyone else because they haven't evolved as a person.
No, yeah.
They're stuck in a certain way. That's why I couldn't. That's why these people who complain about literally everything it's going on in their life, change your life. Do better.
Yeah.
Well, that's my whole point of being celibate. I'm tired of fucking people that don't value me.
And guess what? We're all happy except all the men.
Yeah.
Other than them, they're like, we will be
except for the men who
we'll be directing our attention somewhere else. No, here's the thing. As my mom once told my sister, if you're giving it out for free, what's it really worth? That's a strong line to say to someone.
I don't think there's anything wrong with casual sex. I think it does.
It
depends on what if you are a person that wants to be in a relationship, you have to, like, obviously not right this second, but that is something that I want. I want to be in a relationship. And I'm well aware of the fact that if I am letting anyone have access to me without having to, like, prove that I am worthy and value of more than just that, then I'm not going to find what I want. And so I think, like, there's nothing wrong with casual sex if you're not in a place to decide that you want a relationship or that that's something that you're in a place that you want. And I wasn't in that place for a while, which is why, like, I don't regret any of the casual hookups or casual relationships that I've had. No, I don't think I ever will because all of that has been a part of me and a part of my life.
But everything is a part of you. If you shot someone,
I understand, but, like, all of those things led me to even where I am right now. If I wouldn't have had those experiences, I wouldn't have come to the conclusion that, okay, this is now the route that I have to take to get what I want.
Much earlier than most. And I'll tell you this, the social psychologists say that 50% of women will be single in 5 years without really having someone who will want them. And this is because people age out of a category. A lot of women are going to... What's happening now, what will happen is what happened in the early 90s. This woman had led this revolt of womanhood and boss bitch and all that, don't have kids.
Yeah.
All these women sued her in 2000 and whatever. Because, of course, fuck them kids when you're 20. It's very easy to say. It's when you're 45 years old or even 35. Here's the crazy thing. Young girls, no problem dating an older guy. When that young girl becomes old, she'll start talking shit about the young girls or talking about the men who date the young girls. But you were her too at one point. So, look, men peak much later in life as far as how they are in the marketplace of dating. Women peak earlier because we like something that hasn't been tossed around everywhere. And that's, you know, what's so crazy is that someone could say that's a stupid reason. It's only stupid because to you, you're not a guy. You wouldn't know. I think it's stupid you think a guy should make a certain amount of money. It's not stupid to me. This is why. Well, then it's important to you. So you can't just say something is not worthy of an expectation just because you don't. It isn't you, and less people are becoming that. Look, a lot of dudes are broke. A lot of girls are whores.
I don't think that's fair, though. I think
Doesn't
that
matter
because
about fair.
I was at one point like okay with having casual sex with people, and like now I'm at a point where I don't plan on hooking up with anybody. Okay, but like you're gonna look at me and judge me from a point of time that I am no longer in, that I am not that same person.
Yeah.
Same way that you could look at a guy and be like, okay, that's not me. Particularly, but women are like, I don't want to be with a man that doesn't have money because whatever. But just because he doesn't have money now doesn't mean he's not working for it. Doesn't mean he's not going to be a different person in 10 years.
Because
that doesn't mean anything. I think that you can't judge
women
somebody
care
off
about-
of a person that they were 5 to 10 years ago because that's not the same person. People are constantly evolving.
But you can. Women care about guys' future. Men care about women's past. It's just the way that we are. Again, it doesn't mean that if just because I marry a girl who's had sex with 10 guys, 15 guys, 20 guys, whatever, that it won't happen. But statistics don't lie. The more partners you have as a woman, you're more likely to cheat on a husband. That's a statistic. You're more likely to cheat in general.
Okay, but what about for men?
But you're more likely to cheat, when they get married?
What are the statistics for them to cheat?
It's
because I'm sure it's higher regardless.
It isn't. Women are cheating more now than ever. They have more. Women have more partners before the age of 25 than women in America do at the age of 55. So whatever those women had sex with, all the guys that they have sex with up to the age of 55, women under 25 have.
That's
had
not
more
what I'm saying. I'm
partners.
saying for men, what is the statistic for them to be cheating?
They need to be over 32, where the cheating kind of ends. Where it declines, there's a peaks down. When they're young, they're horny little shits, and they'll fuck old girls. You know, like that's what young guys do. Yes or no, Gatsby? Like,
so what's the difference for a man being a
horny?
horny little shit and having sex with a bunch of women than a woman being horny and young and having sex with a bunch of men?
Okay. Do you think it's hard or easy for you to have sex with guys?
It's easy for both.
Oh, no. Do you think it's hard or easy?
Easy.
Okay. Do you think it's more difficult for a guy to have sex
No.
with a lot of girls? It
Not
is.
at all.
It is. But the thing is that you're not a guy. So I'm telling you, and do we reward people for something that they've done that's difficult or rewards for something that they've done that's easy? That's truly the difference where it breaks down to. It's easy. A girl with no legs or arms can walk outside, can be outside and be like, who wants to have sex with me? And there'll be a line out there.
Yeah.
A guy will not. A guy will lower.
Okay, but
a guy will lower the
that's the
standard.
same way. If men will fuck anything, there is a lot. Like men could easily
but do you
fuck
wanna
because
know
they don't
why?
have standards.
But do you want to know why? It's because it's more difficult. It's more difficult for a guy to have sex
So
with a
what's
girl.
the fucking difference? Just because
It's more difficult.
they lower their standards? No, it's not.
No, they could
Clearly,
lower
they
their
could.
standards. They don't all do, but I'm saying they could. They definitely could. Look, I'm just telling you what it is. It is different. But a girl's more emotionally attached to a man when she has sex with him.
Yeah, I'm not denying that at all.
That's why there's a problem for me if I'm with a girl who's had sex with 100 guys. She has too many ties to too many men. For me. These are all individualistic, and I'm sure there's guys who marry porn stars and they're very happy, but these are exceptions to the rule. They're not the rule. A lot of guys, it gets to a person. Why do you think the dude from what's that show with the wings, with the fire? Hot Wings.
Hot Ones.
Hot Ones. He was dating a girl, model, and then a guy tweeted. And here's gonna be the generic thing to say is that he's insecure. No, you're embarrassing him as a man. The guy tweeted at him and said, "Good job, bro. Her pussy's amazing," or something like that, because he had sex with her on camera.
That was so stupid.
Porn. It's fucked up to say. It's fucked up to say to a guy.
Especially with a platform like that.
On a platform, he has a huge platform. You're right, and a huge cock. I saw it. It's pretty big.
Good for him.
He broke up with her the next day.
Yeah.
That's not her fault that the guy tweeted that.
The problem is, but here's the thing. He thought he was okay with it. People think they're okay with things until it's not.
Yeah, he took her to the Super Bowl.
Took her to the Super Bowl. Look, and this guy is making good money. He's doing. He don't need that shit.
Sean Evans.
Sean Evans. I met him.
You did?
At Casa.
He's my favorite interviewer.
Met him at Casa during the pandemic. I went up to him. I said, hey, how you doing? My name is Eric Bernal. I'm going to be on your show one day. I'm a comedian. And he goes, what's your name? And I go, what? He goes, that way I remember. What is your name? I said, Eric Bernal. He goes, okay, comedian, Arizona? Okay. And he repeated everything back to me. He's actually a very sweet guy. Actually, I knew a girl who dated him, too. I met her in Cali. Yeah. She was quite a character.
Seems
Look,
to be his type.
A guy, the girl next to him is either doing one or two things, raising his status or lowering it. And he's doing the same to her, right? That on a public, national, worldwide, however you want to look at it, was something that you thought you were cool dating the porn star. You thought it was okay. Then you realized what that comes with. Now, she can't change what she's done, and I'm sure there will be a guy that will be understanding of it, and it won't be a billionaire, okay? This is what it is. We care about that. That's why I tell girls, ignorance is bliss. We don't need to know everything. Right?
Yeah.
If a girl tells you you're the best,
great.
Lie to us, Tyler.
Leave it at that.
Lie. Tell us we're great. We feed off that because we want to be the best to you. So there are things that make us happy that make no sense to you. And there's things that make you happy that make no sense to us. But we do those things to the people that we ultimately want to be with. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I'll give you an example. This girl told me that this is in college. She doesn't give head or whatever. Something stupid, right? Whatever. Stopped talking to her, whatever. And then I was dating her again. I was 22, right before I moved here. And then she said she did it, right? Whatever. I thought it was cool. And then we started talking. And I was like, well, my turn. She's like, nah, I just don't want to do that anymore. There is this thing where it's like, I guess he's the king. You know what I mean? Like, he's the guy then.
What made him allowed to be?
Me? And guess what? Me and her are both correct in saying that I don't want to do it, and also I don't want to hang out with you. You know, it's an ego thing, but also let's not pretend that we all don't have egos. Let's not pretend that we don't have to remind our girl 1,000 times a day that she's beautiful and that she's the best and that she's perfect. And that all we're asking in return is really just that too, but not as much. We don't need it as much. Every night, you're the man. Thank you. It's a nice thing, but the numbers thing matter. Here's the cool thing: you don't have to. People who think they have to be completely honest about everything, you're setting yourself back. Because if they truly don't matter, please don't bring it up. I don't need to know you had a gangbang in 2009.
Who was it that had the guy in Dallas that we met? That he did a drop in. What is his name?
Ralph Barbosa.
Ralph Barbosa has a bit about that, and he goes, "Yeah, you ever been skydiving?" He goes, "Yeah, my ex-boyfriend took me." And I was like, "Now I got to think about that."
Yeah.
He goes, "You could have just said yes, I've been skydiving."
Now you had to include that part.
Yeah,
it is true, and it's a dude thing, and I think that's why it's important for us, instead of yelling at a girl, to kind of just explain like why this matters.
Yeah. Because
women think they're territorial, men are territorial. They still think that's their girl after they broke up.
Yeah.
Guys will still be like, that's mine, ain't it? You know? There is this claim to you belong to me, along with protection and being with the person, you know?
Yeah.
But I truly believe there's someone for everyone. That's why those people in the hood, drive by them, I'm like, they deserve each other. This is good. But look, you're not wrong in the way you think, Tyler. I don't think you're a whore at all. I think you're lovely. Well,
so I don't care if you think that because I'm not.
I think you're lovely. That's what I said.
You said I don't think you're a whore. I said I'm not, so I don't care even if you did think that because I'm not.
Well, now I think you're a whore.
Okay.
That's the thing, dude. You say anything, it's like it becomes... dude, the jokes I say about girls on stage now, I'm going to really lean into it now. Remember, I have this joke about getting hit by a girl, and then every girl laughed, and I was like, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. There's more to that. Coming to you live. It'll be soon. But this episode took a turn, but I think it was good. It does get my juices flowing, my toes going, socks with holes. But as always, we want you guys to know that it's been actually a really crazy month for us here. Look, we're filming at Tyler's house. We might be filming here again in the near future, and that'll be cool. That'll be fun.
Court mandated.
It's been... Well, we don't need to dive into that if you don't want to. Well,
No.
Yeah, she might have an ankle bracelet on at some point, but it's okay. No. Look.
Accessorize.
Cute.
She got a fit pick with it.
It's bedazzled.
She gets one for her wrist.
I really just don't go out like that. Like, I'm a homebody.
That's the best. She gonna hit dudes with that. I'm a grandma.
I'm just such a homebody.
such a-
I really don't go out
such a
much.
Such a grandma.
I
Yeah.
really don't go out much because the court told me I can't.
We'll finish off with that beautiful laugh. Gatsby, let them know where they can follow you.
At Gatsby the artist.
Tyler Morris, let them know where they can follow you.
At Tyler. Am I okay?
Oh, jeez.
At
Did a
Tyler.
ghost just put a dick in your mouth? What the hell just happened?
I talk on the phone all fucking day. I'm losing my voice.
I talk all day too. Okay. Now all I
Okay,
say is,
anyway,
and I sing your
I'm
praises.
tired. I need
What's your name? God damn it!
Tyler.m.morris. I need a nap.
Put a better picture of her in front of where she's at right now.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Now you can take it off and look at those eyes. Look at her eyes. The color of the
Aw.
stone from the Titanic. And my name's Eric Bernal. Me and Tyler will be having a conversation after this episode.
Fucking tired.
And I love her to death. As always, Gatsby,
Like, comment, and subscribe.
and go fuck yourself. Thank you guys. Bye.
And why the AZ is SVO. Jokes aside, the realest when you hear it coming from the Eric Bernal show is Scottsdale. Very own. Get your phone and hear a call. We going up. Now let them know. SVO. Sleepy Hollow.